Okay, now let's see. Everything is going. All right, there we go. I hope I didn't ruin some. I hope I didn't ruin any watch streaks or anything that again, because as soon as I started, got a phone call. Phone calls take priority. So sorry for the whole reset and everything we just had to do. There we go. Now we got something good to go. Everything is now back up and running once again. I do apologize for the slight delay that we had to encounter. We'll be going up here as soon as the ad clears up on Twitch, and we'll be on our way. Let's see, is the ad almost over? Ad is over. We can officially start the session to the game mode, shall we say. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back. Or I say welcome to the new live play series of Railway Empire 1. Why not 2? Well, we have to get there eventually at some point. So, that being said, I kind of favor Railway Empire 1's free mode more than number 2's by a long shot. So I figure to show off a really cool little little tycoon game of sorts where you have to build up your own railway across the entire world, I think it's figured that we should try the USA free mode as we show off the origin story of Dreamside Railway. Yeah, we're getting into some lore here, aren't we? So, what is Railway Empire for those new? It's basically traveling to the ages of the 1830s to the 1930s, when steam was the big powerhouse at the time. And you have to build up your own railway by using the necessary resources and eventually try to outsmart your opponents. So that being said, let's go to free mode. And instead of basically doing like all the maps, I know I did this a long time ago, all on Twitch initially. But now that we're doing multi-streaming, it's only fair that we do it all again, all over again for some part. But we are only going to be doing the full maps, not every individual single piece. So, as we'll click on America, we're doing this map here, the full United States, 100 years. Now again, they don't do this in Railway Empire 2. They only allow you like a 20-year game in free mode. Here it's 100 years, which means that the task that we're given that is randomized will basically, it can be done at any time in the moment, but you have to get there by any means necessary. So we're going to continue on as in America. The huge area of the United States of America representing a real challenge for human being and machine. Fertile land, burning deserts, endless plains, and unscrutable mountain ranges, the coast to coast, a land of opportunity. But with the challenges as well. Whoever manages to lay railroad tracks through the land will not only reach winnings, but also entry into the history books. Has the origin story of Dreamside Railway. So here is the schematic of the place. Now, in this game, there are major towns to start from 4 of them. Now, in Railway Empire 2, they kind of fixed this to making any town viable to start on, but these ones here, which is Baker City in Oregon, Kingman in Arizona, Atlanta in Georgia, or up here in Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania, you can go in and basically start up at any one of these towns and basically do your jobs here. Bear in mind, though, that you can't start, like, say, you know, Salt Lake City, Sioux Falls, Denver, and all the like. You can go to any city you want. It's that these big capital cities are the ones that have either a lot more development in the town itself. So if you want to have something with a bigger bonus than starting off of, you want to start off in a big town. So we're going to start with initial capital, 3 mil. Because that makes it the easiest for us to start off and everything, because a lot of this stuff early game gets very expensive. And we'll have 3 competitors, 3 AI components, and they'll be at the normal funds here. They'll basically aim at this initial funds. They won't expand this further, but once they get into the back, they'll get more devilish, shall we say. We have railway network, realistic, or normal. We have normal. Trains can pass through each other without causing any traffic issues, but that's not normal. We want realistic. Or normal AI. The AI uses regular track network, but it has to pay more. Under circumstances, it may become easier to create tracks for them. But then realistic, trains must wait for each other. You must need parallel track switches and signals. Pause mode will be normal, so if we hit pause, everything pauses up and everything, which is really nice. Snowfall, we're going to have that on. Now, snowfall is annoying in this game. Unlike number 2, which they made it a little easier for the trains to go through the snow, when snowfall hits, every train line gets slowed down, which will slow down all trains in the northern region, so bear that in mind. Now, I'm not liking the territories option. This one means that your region is selected, and after you build up enough of your tactics and most of your revenue and everything, you can purchase the running rights to go to other regions. I don't like this very often because, again, at one point you'll basically be using loans all the time to get your stuff back up in fighting shape. I kind of feel like without territories, it feels more raw, more open, shall we say. Travelers, if the option is activated, you'll be able to control ticket prices and build traveler-related buildings. I want to put this on, so that we can make our passenger services better or worse, depending on what is the situation at hand. So I want to try that out. So, have an advanced regular tasks, cost per tracks 100%, no inflation, and we want to have mergers on, refunds on, stealing staff. It means the AI and me can do it. So I hope QJ, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's getting better. Okay, today's job today at work wasn't too the best, but being streaming makes it better, you know. So innovation points, basically these are enabled to basically get better options for innovations and such. So basically it's basically research and everything, research points. Income from transports is regular, so bear that in mind. So that being said, I'm going to start in Baker City though. I like the West Coast. It keeps me further away from every other competitor. So that being said, we are done waiting on our side. It's been 10 minutes. Let's get into the festivities of starting our new round.
Together, we shall conquer them all.
So, as you basically start off the game, you're given a different stats of these characters. Each one has their own unique perks and weaknesses.
Meticulous planning.
I like the Industrialist as my main character. As you can tell, I've already got named as my own name, and the name of the company is Dreamside Railway for those. It's always a good time to streaming, yeah? Especially when it's steam train. Yeah, buddy.
Sometimes I think about giving everything.
So, and phase one, the Industrialist I feel is the easiest of the bunch because newly constructed factories are cheaper, and you're able to buy a town's factory without an auction. Because in certain towns, when competitors make a place in their own towns, you can buy it off without an auction, straight off price. But the downside though is that auctions are always more expensive. But I say auctions are not going to be a problem once you get money. So that being said, Alexman, Dreamside Railway, let's go. And hopefully for the best that we can outlast the war of attrition in Dreamside Railway.
Your company has just been founded, your startup capital transferred, and your list of tasks created. But beware of your 3 opponents.
Okay, so here is our objectives. We must connect 2 cities before 1838 and achieve an annual profit of passengers of $236,000 in annual profits. And then we have to connect Baker City, Salt Lake City, and Tucson together by 1854. So we have a lot to work with. The thing is, Baker does not have a good starting point when it comes to the wheat farms, though. That is an interesting setup. All right, well, let's get into festivities. So we'll have a... I want to... Let's see, we can upgrade the stations as best we can. I think we can upgrade these. I can have a large one, but that's 200,000. And I think it's a shift and the mouse button here can rotate buildings. Oh, okay, fine. I put it down. Alright, so we got Baker City. And, see, our closest town is technically Whittickma. We also have Salt Lake City, that's also close by, too, as well. So, let's try to... I need to get a station, though. I need to have a small station. Or actually, I could have just a normal train station here. I want to... Okay, I want to... See, is a shift and rotate buildings. I want to rotate the building. I haven't played this in years, so it's like... is it Z or something to do that? It's, I'm trying to rotate, and it's not letting me rotate. It's making me rotate the camera. Come on, game. You let me do my control. I want to rotate. Oh, it's the... Oh, okay. I see how I do it now. I have to rotate the... I have to rotate the mouse wheel. It's not very clear. I haven't played this in forever. That shows my age, isn't it? So what I'm going to try to do here is that the more you get more centralized in a station, like if I go for like a large train station, I can get all 3 of these at once. And that would save me a lot of money in the early run if I have to get stuff like that. So I can go... Oof. But I got to figure out how to get around here. I wonder what is the best option. I can't get all 4 of these, unfortunately. I think I will just go with the small one, or the normal train station here. And just rotate this into a position here. The ward logging. And now we have to connect these things. So we're going to go around here. I'm going to get this connected. Now, what we're going to do is that since it automatically dictates whether it's going to be a tunnel or whatnot, but we're going to try to eliminate as many tunnels as possible. By doing so, is that it's going to make the grade a little bit more expensive, but as you can see, that the more we don't basically make a tunnel for, the better our price will be, because tunnels is very expensive, very expensive. And granted, after this is done, we'll finally make our money's worth and make up for these towns right here. But for right now, we need to make money, and money is our best bet to get that. So I will, and I think we just have to pay and build. There we go. I'm gonna pop this baby here. Unfortunately, unlike Railway Empire 2, where we can play parallel rails, this game does not have that, unfortunately. So, but basically, when you make parallel tracks, it takes down the cost because you're building in the exact same region. Now, unlike, say, Railway Empire 2, we have to do this. Now, in the second game, they basically made this automatic with the actual things. But we don't have that feature in this game just yet. Unfortunately. So, just like that right there. And so that we can have both train stations here and have our directions. So now it is to... let's see. I think we have to do... Oh, it's signals. Right, we have to add signals. So we have signals in place, and we're going to have to set up the way we can. So we want to have that way. And we want to switch it. Oh, I want to make that, yeah, multi-signal angle right there. Multi-signals. These things don't cost anything. I need to shift and change that around, and then multi-control that. Oh, I should have, oh, I should have... There we go. But now I gotta make this all with these in place. Ah, this is gonna be annoying to put down again. Because I didn't do it properly. No. I don't want to switch it. I want it to be like there and there. I should have done this by default, but I didn't do it because I didn't read the instructions. Hallelujah. So now that basically we have that set up, we need a water tower in the midst of this here so the trains can refresh on supplies. I'm going to put one there. And now that we can do it, we can now set a train, set up a railway line, go from ward logging to here. And we'll only need one. So, and also the fact that we have automatic, passengers mail only, freight only, or manual. I'm going to give it automatic. Then we add a train. We have our grasshopper, the only thing we have available to us, so... And we don't have any personnel or rail cars unlocked for right now, so we'll just have to deal with it right now in the moment. And this thing will pick up whatever the town needs at the moment. So that being said, I'm going to put down a large train station down in Salt Lake City. About right there. As long as you're within the city limits in the circle there, the station will be automatically tied to it. So bear that in mind. And since we got freight on one side, I'm going to try to make this as cheap as possible. Like I said, you have to be very articulate into making the railway lines work for you. Like I said, also the fact that bridges are going to be your worst thing in this game. Because in Railway Empire 2, they did allow you to make up to 2, 3, 4, or how many trains you want, railway lines you want, next to the bridges. Railway Empire 1, not so much. So now it's basically you avoid bridges and tunnels early game. Just because it's just that much easier. And you're trying to get as much of the railway to 0 grade as possible because that means your trains can go the fastest. Because like as of right now, our trains is a grasshopper or a coffee pot engine. So we don't have the necessary manpower. And then we got one task completed. So there we go. Now we just need passengers. So I'm going to set up these train lines. Now once you get these all set up and done, that's when everything starts to get more fun. So I'm going to set up a 4-way line. One side will be for goods, the other will be for passengers. So bear that in mind. But usually if you try to put down a parallel line or something like that, the game will automatically try not to put a station in there or a tunnel or anything because you've already done it. Alright, so now we got to put down our signals. And we have to make sure we do it the same way as we did at the starting here. So we got like this to go and multi-track there. We'll just, I also have to, was it flip? It is change direction. There we go. And do like that right there. And do a control flip. Or I need a flip. There we go. Pop right there. Flip like that. And there you go. Now the problem is that we're going to need a lot of these intermixing tracks. Now they didn't do this in the they did this in the second game, but they made it automatic. So every station you make now has to deal with this if you want to make sure you don't have train stations that have you know, a one-way in and out. But also if you want trains to go into multiple different pathways, if it's blocked up, you're going to have to do something like this. Kind of like a mixture of the two. I think that's good. I think I don't have to make any more than that. If I do, I will have to be... Let's see. Tracks. Let's see. I need to find the signals to show what I'm doing here. Oh, and see, there's a problem right there. There's a red mark, so it doesn't work. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll fix these up as well. Make sure I don't delete any of my other tracks. Come on, baby. All right. Let's see. Why did it have a problem? Is it just was it too tight? It's probably too tight. Is probably what it was. Oh, there's that problem. For some reason, it likes to do this. So we have to make a point here, destroy that, and then put this back in. I think they had this fixed in the other game, I want to say, but sometimes it likes to bug out, and I hate it when it does that. So now I put the signals in. Now that's having problems. Why are you having problems, game? Why are you having problems? It's probably too tight. It's probably what it is, too. That's probably why it's doing that. You have to make it wider for the trains to actually run across. And that bug again. We're gonna have fun today, are we, game? You really want me to have fun, don't you? It's like, because sometimes... Oh, my goodness. I want to destroy... Come on, game. I'll do that. Break you apart. Surprisingly, there was no mods made for this game. For the record. Let's see, they got right... See, sometimes I'm trying to make what the game doesn't really want me to do. It's like, oh, you should have a one-way train station like that. No, I want multiple train stations to go in one spot. It's so that I have enough spaces. Okay. You really don't like me, do you, game? I'm putting down basically a stopping point itself, like a segment. It's so that it doesn't destroy the entire line. I don't want to destroy the entire line. Here we go, like that right there. And it broke again. Oh, come on, you game. Don't you break on me. I know, you haven't been played in over, like, 10 years, but seriously. This is getting ridiculous. I want that. And sometimes you're just gonna have to work with it and hope for the best it works well. It just... Oh, come on, game. Game! You're not liking me, and that's the problem. It's like, it's a slight annoyance. That's what it is. I'm trying to make it do something that technically should be allowed, because it technically says it can. But I think it's like just the hill's like a little much. Which means we're going to have to make this a little awkward. Because I want this to be... Let's see. Because I need to have this connected to. I need to have this one, and then I need to have one in the middle. So... Go right here. And that's just for one station. Just for one station, right? And now we need to upgrade a maintenance building because our trains will break down over time, so we do need to find a way to get the trains to be fixable. So bear that in mind. We'll put a supply tower about right here, right in the center of the line. And now I need to do this. It's like, dang it. It's like, okay, here we go. Oh boy, here we go again. Though I think it really depends on the location of the station, or at least where the tracks is. If it's like, if the grade is off by just a tad bit, it has a hissy fit. It really shouldn't. That's the thing about it. It really shouldn't have a hissy fit. All right. Also, this Salt Lake City needs its own maintenance building because I do like to have one. All right, this one's getting goods. This one's getting now. Trains are the towns are going to get so a railway line from here to here, and I want it on that side because that means it's passenger trains. So I want to make that to be passengers and mail only, and I want the power priority to be passengers. And I will make this start on lane. I'll make Salt Lake will stop on number 4. And Baker City will make that start on line 4 as well. So that being said, oh, we have an auctioneer. Auctioneers, they're very nice. Will enable you to start an auction with a real business or a factory that might be for your competitors. But the fact that they do cost a lot. So that being said, we'll set up the rail.
Luck is for beginners and dreamers, sweetie.
Oh, well, I'm a dreamer myself. Be prepared for war on that. We'll have passengers and only. Sit back to here because I got set out of it. So we'll be on lane 4 for Baker City. Salt Lake will be on lane 4. It can't go to lane 3. Why not? Did I not make... Oh, wait a minute. We'll get that going. And change the main to the red line. Put this guy on. We'll get passengers going. There's an error in this. There's an error! Of course there is. Why would there not be? Let's pause that for a second so we figure out what the heck's going on. See, now it's going to give me the problem here. Yeah, I know, game. Hold on a second. Let me figure this out. I can't go anywhere. We'll get you going. I just have to make sure the signals work. Well, see, now you have... See, now you don't have a problem. The nerve it all. Alright, there we go. Train is up on running. And for this one, we're going to... Let's see here. I believe you can put more trains on one line, I think. I thought you could put more in one train, but I think that's a number 2 thing, I think. Market Crier. So we're gonna need another train station. You know what? I'm gonna set up the next line. It's gonna be directly from this side. I'm gonna have from a goods line from Salt Lake City to Baker. Now we are going to set this up on line 2. And this will be on line 2 as well. So it'll force itself to go on the outside lane. And I want it to be only freight only. And put that guy right there, right to work. Now, engineers, personnel you add to a train will essentially make the train you're using a lot more efficient and a lot more profitable, so to speak. And usually the train station that's nearby, the farms it needs to, is basically kind of like the main event, like the main city that wants it. I see Baker City now has got the breweries here. Now, I can't buy this until I have enough money to buy it, so. But unfortunately, it shows that my one train I have here, let's see here, I'm gonna expand the station here. Maintenance building, I don't need that right now. Train list, it's being serviced. Okay, we'll manage the train, let's manage the line. I want the ward logging to have more priority in the wheat department. And so now we got that. Now we have to get to Tucson. And Tucson's down here. That's going to be difficult because any train line that any competitor has made is going to be difficult just because, well, I can't cross it. So, case in point, we're going to have to do a little finesse. But like I said, our next station from Salt Lake will have to be Kingman, which is most likely their, it's basically the, oh, chief engineer. Okay, we have freelancer. Freelancers promote this possibility of your trains, increase your mail or passenger volume by 50% for over 12 months. I want to activate that, and I want to put for comfort. Because I want that. Okay. You're heading back toward logging. And now that it's snowing everywhere, trains are going to be slowed down considerably, so there goes all my money. You know, I think, technically speaking, I think they could still go through with the at grade stuff here. So I would like to have... Oh, there's Carson State and Winnemucca right there. They could set up a train station here to go straight into here, and it'd be a branch line. It'd be a 4-way train station, but then it'll go into a 2-lane that comes out here and off the main line. Let's see. What do you need, Salt Lake? I will buy that. Oh, it's an auction. Yeah, I'm gonna get outbid from that. I am not gonna waste money on that. I'll just get it for free. Innovation points, baby! Yay! Woo! Yeah! So innovation points is what we have here. Innovation points are added over time, over a month, as you see right here. And that means it allows us to get some more development points and upgrade our engines and such. Such as, we need to get 3 upgrades, 2 innovations to get the John Bull 4040. That means we're going to get the John Hancock and the detonator. Since we got the detonator, we're good. Auctions are going to be mostly like that. They'll pop up and say, hey, you want to buy this? And then you'll get, you know, the designation allowed. So you can pay money up on an auction or just right out get it there with the innovation points. Let's see. Express goods. You need... I want to say you click on here, you see the resources that you need. Information. This thing needs meat, which doesn't get any much anymore, but it needs wood and wheat. Well, we can definitely set up a wheat run. Found the ward logging here to the Great Salt Lake. And we'll make sure that wheat is prioritized first. And we'll set up on line 2. And when it gets to Salt Lake, it will go on lane 2. And I still can't use my other tracks. Why can't I? Do I have another issue with my train lines? Possibly. There we go. Let's see. Train lines. What have I got wrong with my signals here? Got... That goes up right there, and that one should... Oh, wait a minute. I think I need to have an... Oh, what's right. I think I need to do is have another thing over here. Yeah, that's what I have to... I remember now. I have to have this in a very big sector here. That's right. Because then all this becomes... I can delete one right there, and that this become its own way. That way this becomes its own segment here. So it means all train lines should be able to add to this. You got 2 in here, here, and here. And these ones designate with where trains you go towards. That makes sense. Alright, and now that we're going to get... I'm going to add another passenger line from Salt Lake to Baker. So we're going to have 2 different lines. Passengers and mail only. This one's going to be on line 3. And see, now I'm getting all the lines in both towns now. So that's what I had to do. Alright, we'll put there, and so... And I will prioritize passengers first. That means that priority is just going to be that way. I'm going to put another train line right there. And so that the more passengers you're on a train line, the better. Because that means more passengers will come to the station. And that way... I learned from early on that you want to put as many of the passenger trains as possible on your train route. Because the less time a passenger has to wait at a station, the more people will come into there. Because it's a reliable service. So bear that in mind. So I need Let's see, right now we're getting 23,000, which means we need more passengers on our line. But at the same time, we need Tucson. But we need at least 16 active train lines by 1862 to get ourselves there. Oh, and also the fact that... Oh, I have to get to Maine! Oh, that sucks! I just realized what that last one was. I have to get from Baker City to Portland, Maine without stopping. What kind of... I have to make a train line that goes from my starting city to here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gall. What kind of railway heck have I got myself into? Let's see. I want to put... I could put a large train station down, or just a normal train station here and upgrade it later. Then I can get Winnemucca. Or I can take over his station. If I can get very close by on him. I can. I can get here. It's a very finicky, but I can. There we go. I'll have to be a tight turn, but I can do it though.
Your additional station isn't going to affect my business.
Yeah, it will. It won't affect my business. Oh, you know it's going to. It's going to be a lot. I just gotta make sure to avoid as many bridges as possible. But I want to get to Tucson. The only way I'm gonna do it is I have to go around through Kingman. Oh boy, that means I have to go across the Grand Canyon. Oh, gall. That's gonna be a trip and a half now, isn't it? Now the bridges are gonna... Oh, that sucks when I have to make a bridge, though. Let's see if I can get around this spot right here. Because I'm almost out of money, and I won't buy... Almost all my sessions I do with this game is that I usually build up a little bit of infrastructure, get some loans, buy up more of the structure, and then eventually, hopefully for the much, that's enough money to basically get me by. Because 3 million does not... Look, we're down at 9,600 right now. And that is not a lot. Say a case in point. And since this is a Salt Lake station, we're going to make sure that this is going to go from... Wait, Salt Lake has used essentially for its own meat works in town, which it needs it, so... And besides... Oh, come on. Oh, is it because of a bridge? It's because of a stupid bridge. Oh, that sucks. So here's the problem about bridges. Railway Empire 1 hates when another bridge comes in contact with a dual bridge already. So... And they say that's really low, but means we have to raise up just a bit on our end here and try to connect this. Let's see, because we can't get any closer. I need to get a little bit of a reprieve, so I'm going to have to restart that line. Let's just do that there. I need to make this line up to here. And then we have to build one over here just a little bit. Build like that. And then we're going to have to make a eulogy over here. Just a little bit of a bump. And we got to make this up higher because the thing doesn't like me. It's like, well, we'll make a bridge one time and then we'll make a land bridge the other way. Genius! Let's see, if I go any higher, it'll be too much of a grade, so we'll have to do like that. It's not perfect, but if you want to make that 4-lane traffic work for your entire railway network, you have to do it like this. It's not the most efficient way of doing things, I am aware, but you have to work with the limitations of this game as a whole. Wait until we get to Railway Empire 2 when that issue is basically completely gone. All right, so now we got that in place. That's all we can do for now. Let's build up our train lines. Again, we have to do this. Because that is how this game runs. We have to do 5 junctions here just to make this work. I know, it feels I would imagine because after Railway Empire 2 came out, they made this automatic as a building in itself. So that you didn't have to do this. As long as you had enough space to put it down, it would automatically do it for you. I would say that Railway Empire 2 did simplify a lot of things. And I really like it for it. But at the same time, though, it's like, ugh. I really wish there was more to it. Like, there's a lot of things Railway Empire 2 does over the original, sure, but nothing really beats... Oh, I didn't do it on this side. Oh, why'd I do that for? Ah! Now I gotta fix it. I think you forgot to do something. See, Dreamside Railway was early in its time. It's been around for eons. And learning all new concepts. Also learning how the game runs and how the game works before ahead of time. Also, if you do put down junctions wherever you want to, it does automatically take out the signals you put in place. So you don't have to, worry about anything at this point. So there we go. Now we get that in place. We'll put down a supply tower right in the middle of the line. And then we'll have a railway line that comes from here to Salt Lake City, and we're going to set that up on line 1. And we want to prioritize meat because that's all it needs right now. And we'll go to line 1 here for that. And we'll put put freight only. And go on that, add a locomotive, add this bad boy, we're on the way. See, now Baker City is now getting goods. See, now it's now growing because also the fact that it's going to be very expensive to buy. So, but if we do buy it, we can't buy it for basically $427,000. That means we have full ownership of the business. I'm going to do it anyway because that's my perk. I can buy any brewery that has not been purchased by any other competitor. I can buy without an auction. So that is a good sign on that front. Unfortunately, that's made us very, very dead. So let's see here. Dream price is that. Conveyed passengers 317. Average price is $106. Not bad. Oh, we got some research points. I'm definitely going to buy that.
This new locomotive looks impressive.
Oh, it is, because we're going to change trains. Let's see. I want to buy the John Hancock. I want a refund. Okay, you get a refund of the money of the old train for the new one. So I'm going to do like that. Old Ironsides a blast. Baldwin test locomotive. Heck yeah, because now we're going faster now. We're going to be speeding along there like Sonic the Hedgehog before you know it. Let's see, you. Going to change you to the John Hancock now. I mean, it's not going to change very much. Let's see here. I think in the next game they actually allow you to, buy change all the trains all at once. So that's what that is. Oh, security guard. Yes. Security guard. Now this is your employees. They basically help you out with certain things, like engineers help the engine get better. The fireman allows you to basically make the train even more better. Engineer and firemen work together. Then you have the security guard, which helps out on goods traffic and also helps stop bandits. Well, the conductor can also the conductor will just help save out stuff. So, and I want to do it on that one. Did I put it on the right train? Because that one's going back to there. I want to, let's see, yeah, this one. This one is getting meat. So this one's delivering meat. Between there, that's giving us the most money. So we're good on that one. And I want... let's see. We only have don't have enough stuff yet for our train loads. Let's see. See, what does Salt Lake City need now? Salt Lake City needs corn and logs. Well, we can definitely set up a log farm for them, too. Oh, man, we could have a double line here. Where are you going? You're going to Baker City. I need to find where you're going. Let's see, train list. You're going to Salt Lake City. You're coming back that way. I need to upgrade you to this guy right here. And I'm going to put security guard on you. Now, again, there are different, the different personnel don't like each other at times. There are other, sometimes there's a moody, cheerful, and all that such. Sometimes the employees don't like each other because of a certain mood. So if you're able to mix two people that really like each other with their personality traits, they'll be able to have their stats boosted even further. So there's an idea for that. I do need to set you up so that you can get... I want to clone the train here on this line. There we go. I do have, for those wondering, I do have rewards down below that you can change the station's name and everything. So I can change a freight station, I can change anything. Magic Trains, John Hancock is 21 miles an hour! Can you believe that? I can't believe it myself. 21 miles an hour, man! We're gonna hit the big leagues before you know it! And they're not too much faster, but they do help. All right, Baker, what do you need? You need corn and you need sugar and cloth to help out with your growing demands. So you need meat, which you're getting by Salt Lake. Logs you're getting because of the farm, and you need corn. So you too need another. We need a train line that's from here, from Captain Breeding. A chaplain breeding, I should say, from here to here. So we want to set that up on the line 2.
Welcome to the exciting railroad business.
To the exciting railway business. Exciting? Well, yeah, especially when I beat the crap out of you and buy out your company. All right, we'll go like that right there. Put a John Hancock on the line. I don't have any security guards, so we'll just have to deal with that. And hopefully the best we get some stuff. Now corn's going to come out of the woodwork here. Oh yeah. Now we're getting trains going. Alright, Salt Lake, what do you need? You need meat. You're definitely trying to get that, and then some. I may have to... How much is this? Because depending how this runs... is that it's prior. See, that thing's already been busy. This one is already at level 3 because it's been profitable off of this competitor. So the thing is, you can buy a competitor, you can buy farms as well alongside factories. So if you buy the factory and the farm or something, you now generate the money that you get from it. So essentially, it forces the farms to stop using, cattle or using transport by coach. They'd rather use the resources by train because since, you bought the company, you're like, well, I want to do that. But see, even though these things are costly, even so. But once you do own the company, you do have to basically expand the industry on your own, which also costs a lot of money to do so as well. But once you do that, though, you can see how much wheat it uses to create the beer. Because that's what Baker City, I guess, is known for, is beer. We're almost there with oh, we're not there, not annual, but we need to get more passengers on our line. Achieve an average balance of 5,906 with 16 active trains. Oh, a saboteur. Oh, we have a stoker. That's our fireman. I'm definitely going to add those to my list. And I want to put those on passenger duty services. Let's see, balance, which is our biggest one here. I want to manage the I want to edit the line. I want Stoker on here. I want to create him to be 40 to increase the balance of him. And the logging company. Let's see, that is going 18 miles an hour. Oh! Let's see, Salt Lake, the baker. I need you to have one. Oh, you're a, oh, yeah, you're the goods train. Let's put on you. I have you signed this train right here. A new applicant. Now, these guys will also have different things like reliability, so if the train breaks down, I have less time when it's broken down. New applicants like this Stoker here, that is like 25% more speed. So I probably want to put that on the passenger service on that one. I'm going to switch you out to this guy, because that gives me better speed on him. And then... let's see, you aren't going anywhere, are you? Because you're waiting for ward logging to pass by the line. Oh, you're waiting for that last signal to pass by. Once it does, you can get through. Okay. Well, since you've got a lot to go, I'm going to put you on here. Make sure you're putting yourself to good use. I got a surveyor. Surveyors are great. They get you on well with dynamic people, like quirks. It's specializes in funeral. This is your office personnel. Basically means specialized unit reduces costs of making tunnels. Sure, why not? I'll put on here. These guys also like to be within each other's like good graces too, so bear that in mind. Let's see, what else do we have here? Trained personnel, freelancer, mercenary. Means you can saboteur someone and slow them down for a bit. They're basically there if you want to, giving them, if someone else is basically giving you crap, you can say, oh, I want to give him crap. Okay, we're not getting a lot of cattle from you, looks like. You're having the hardest trial, aren't you? I thought I changed your train. You're John Hancock. I'm going to set up another train line on you. Because I need your... because Salt Lake City needs its cows. Alright, so... oh, they build out right... oh, God, they just build out to Winmaker. Dang it, they just blocked my route. Shoot. Oh, we're definitely gonna get a loan, so... I want to say... it goes to company here. I can get loans. Loans are not the best right now. But I need to get to Tucson. That means I might gonna have to build up here and build up on this hillside and cross them over. Let's see if I can go like this. Like that. Let's see if I need to, if I want to do that, I have to go across here and I have to, oh my goodness. This is a tricky spot. I have to go above the, oh my goodness, like 18% grade. Oh crap. Oh wow, this is gonna be tricky. If I want to do that, I have to build a station here. I need to get to Tucson anyway, and they are being a little bit gracious, so we'll build just a normal train station here. And the only two stations can be in the town at any given time, so...
It's not as if I didn't already have a station in the city.
and I don't care. It's my station, I want it. So, neat. It's not the most permanent of the railway lines, a 13% grade. It doesn't matter what I do at that point because 19% grade is going to suck. It's going to suck just to get across. Which means the main line's going to have to suffer for a bit. I just got to make sure I can build that effectively here. Let's see, I can make that... As long as I don't make this too tight, I can make all four of these here. I just have to make 2 bridges. Let's see here. 337 to build that, huh? If I could just do that. I could build it over here. I could have built it over here probably and have a easier grade going down. Let's do that. I'll put that back down. I'm gonna put this guy as close as I can to here.
It's not as if I didn't already have a station in the city.
And I don't care. 10%. That's a lot better. It's not the most optimal way of doing it, but it does work for now anyway. Oh, it was so close too. It was like 281. I could be almost broke by this. I could get a loan and build that. I'll issue a bond. Here's our first bond. Pretty much so. Task is completed! Yes, we've completed that one. Yeah, we have it connected. Now, the fun begins. What do you mean by fun? I mean the real fun, which means we're going to have to make our designated routes really tricky to get this pulled off. Because I believe that this is her starting town, I think. It's either Kingman or Tucson that started here. And yet she's already... See, the fact is that I don't want her to... She'll probably build into my town, most likely. And that's not good. Only 2 stations can be at any station at any given... Or in a town at any given time. So if you have not enough, you know, you're going to have to deal with it later. Which means I'm going to have to build the junction up here. If I upgrade this station here. I can do this.
Come on. At least your employees can learn something.
Oh, come on. You just swiped my personnel. The nerve. Let's see. Go about... Okay, we'll do this. We're going to do train line from here. And connect into here. I want to do anyway. Go like that. Oh, it's because of the stupid bridge. It's because of the bridge we can't do that. We have to do this strategically in different ways, shape, or form. But if you're good enough, though, in terms of train building, you could potentially try to get the buildings all the way across and close enough to the bunch. Like I said, I just want to see if I can get a main line down here to Tucson as best I can. But since I'm not ready for that yet, and I'll just let that go for the time being. Let's see. Since I only have goods coming through there, I can just make an automatic train go through there. For the time being, at least. Have to build this again. Like so. Hope it likes it. Thank you, it will. Oh, thank goodness. I'm sure it's going to like it so much. Alright, come up right here. It's not going to like it. No. Okay. I'm gonna put it like there. Again, this is the awkward part of the bunch. They made this automatic in the second game by default because they realized how tedious this was. Alright, there we go from that. Oh, we have some priorities. We have the speedometer. You want to unlock that for 300 points? Yes, I will. Increase the power of your locomotives by 4%. I'll take that to the bank. And then we have to wait for 98 more points and we get ourselves our next engine. And then we have to pay for it. And then some. All the way across. You know what it means. Salt Lake and Baker are growing in popularity. That's good. Because they're getting their stuff. But what is Salt Lake? You not full of beer? You technically are. And you're not churning enough through. You need milk and you need vegetables. Which I do have access to. I just don't have a farm to it. On a random breakdown. No. I knew it. Those darn water pumps. Let's see. Let's see. I can build like the junctions here. I know it's not the most prominent, the easiest part on the line, but case in point that I need a station. I need a junction line. Nope, stop. Thank you. I need that right there. Need you right here. This is gonna be the awkward part of the line. So this is the junction, so that trains can deposit themselves into the other place, another station drops if necessary. I do this in case of passenger trains that do need to get into another portion of the line by accident. There we go. And so now, the fun part. I have to get these down here. And I have to make a slight deviant from the bridge. I have to build a deviant from the bridge here. No, because it's planning. And like that, and then it goes up to right there. And it's 60% grade. That's a little much. But like I said, this is going to be the tricky part of the line, is to get this to work. I can't build multiple lines at once, so I'm going to have to leave my losses there for now. Let's see. Well, we're getting to 66. I got to get that by at least 10 more years. Ooh, conductor. Here we go. It serves to increase profits. I'll take that. And the engineer. Alright, what's my most profitable train right now? Ward logging. Baker City. Let's see here. The passenger train. Oh, what the heck? You're still that? Ooh, God, I can't afford that. Dang it. We'll buy a John Hancock train. There we go. I thought I had to replace all my trains. That did not change. I need to change you to be a faster engine. John Hancock. Give me that respar. I'm going to put you on here. And then I want to put the security guard up front. And then I have a conductor. And they all kindly tolerate each other to a certain degree. But hey, you know, we're going to make some more money from that. Baker City's growing. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to put another resource down. I would love to put cloth down because we do have, you know, a cotton gin nearby. It would be really nice to put that down. The only way of doing that is if I just get another loan. And I hate doing that. I really do. But if I don't do anything, I'm going to be stuck with a business that I don't like. So I'm going to put a weaving factory here. I hate to do that. I really do. What the heck are you... Where are you going? You're supposed to go to Salt Lake City and you're going backwards. Trains, why are you going backwards? I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Engine slowed down because of snow. Well, because it's slowed down by snow. What would it mean? It's the Empire imports the John Bull. John Bulls are on the line. They're getting research into that now. Engineer IU. I want to put you on my other stopping service. I want to put you on that one so you make the trains go a little bit slightly faster. And now we got trains go up and down all around. We got money. I can probably put down this down now. And then this will just pop down right here. And then we have to put a maintenance building here. And now we can set up a line here that goes from here to from Tucson all the way to Salt Lake. Passengers and rail only, please. And we'll work from there. Put that on. We'll put a John Hancock on the line. We'll put a Stoker on there that we just got. That makes the train go a little bit slightly faster. Bada bada boom, that train's on and off on the road. And surprisingly, for 11% grade, the train is actually going at a decent pace. That's nice. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to do that. I forgot to put a supply tower here in case those they need it. There we go, like so. All right. We have research. So I'm going to pull this one, the John Bull.
Look at this fancy new valve timer. Magnificent.
Oh, look at this valve. Look at this valve gear I've got. It ain't gonna fill up like yours is. So now we have a 3-lane junction here. And so we got, so there's our main line is crossing there, and there she is not happy. Oh, I forgot to set these in. So that's probably why the feels like I don't know what the heck they're doing. We need to rotate that around. Let's see, is it change signal stations like that? Oh, I didn't do that. Delete. Thank you. I want to do it here. Do like that. Like that, and like that. There we go. And so, yeah, that's it. There's not going to be right here for the most part. It's just that I want to make sure that all 4 stations can be used here at a given time. So there will be no signals up way down from there. But at least now, the trains will be going up and down the line. Now we're going to be making some money. You have the engine set. We have the John Bull. Oh, sorry, that's right. You can upgrade them all. You can replace all the locomotives with this, with the John Bull. I will do that. For only 35 grand, thank you very much. And now Salt Lake City can make one out of one. I don't know. I can't. I don't have enough money to make another one. That's a slight annoyance. Cool. So we got that. So we do need to set up a log form here, and I will have to basically redo these lines a bit so that I can make a main line junction between here and go across here eventually at some point. But that's a time for another tale, so to speak. So we need is another station. I know it's really weird to do that. It's like we need another station. God, the nerve. You know, it's like, dang it. Let's see here. Now this one's gonna be tricky because I now have to hook it up. Technically speaking, I could delete this and move the... You know what? I should. I know this is gonna be this is gonna be awkward, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this a little awkward. Don't worry. We will work this. I'm going to make this work. Watch this. Watch me. I'll get it to work. Now we got another station. Now we have to hook up all these things back together again. And we're just going to make this come out a little bit right here. Until it... up to right here or something like that. And that way... And then whatever we can't use, we'll just put back together. I'm just doing this so that we can have... I want to put this over here. I want to make sure we put... Okay, we want to do this down right here. I know this doesn't seem like it'd be the right solution, but this allows us to use all 4 stations, all 4 berths here, all these station platforms here for the greater good. And now that we got this big station now holds all 3 And now I need to set up these guys here. Ward logging. Oh, it is still ward logging. Is there still, what is the train line? The train line is still going from ward logging. Okay, that's good. See, the fact that it's still named the same by technicality is it won't delete the train lines we already put down. Nice! Alright, Baker C is getting the goods. And now we're getting cloth, which means now the town's going to have overabundance of cloth. And would make the monies. Let's see here. Tucson, what do you need? You need everything! You have a lot of meat to get rid of. Well, we could definitely set you up as a passenger line out or a goods line out. To here, there we go. The John Bulls doing the work they needed to. Let's see, tasks. Let's see, do you, Baker, do you have any trains that need to go to, Tucson? You have people that need, see, people are loving it going to 15% because we have an intertrain that's doing that right now. Not so many people. There are a few people that want to go to Tucson. I think what we can do is that we're going to set up a mainline express between all three towns. And it'll end off back at Baker Street right here. Passengers and mail only. And we'll just do what we can. Basically, I wanted to make sure we prioritize the passengers first, though. Passengers are first because that is our task, is to get more money from passengers. So, might as well do that. And we're going to go from there. Passengers and only. Locomotive. We'll put a John Bull on the line. I'm going to put down a... she's timid. You're already on there, so I'll put you on. And I'll make sure you don't break down nothing. Do we have a conductor? I'll put the conductor on our big main line. And I don't have a security guard that's worth it right now. So we're good on that one. Express trains. Express line's in danger because of an extended new line. Ooh. I have this guy. Mixed traffic at 26 miles an hour. Recall office. Increase the number of new applicants, excluding the underworld. Sure, why not? There we go. Now we can get more stuff. More people, more everything into our train lines. Yes. Interest due to bonds. We're basically now making more money as a result. Yes, I know. There's a faster engine. But unfortunately, I can't do anything with it until I get the research points down to it. So... reporter. Here we go. Here's the best stuff. Reporters. Reporters write a critical news article about our competitors, thereby reducing their passenger volume by 50%. I want to go after Tricia Jones. She's giving us some trouble. We're basically paying off a, we're basically being a sleazy person by basically telling him, hey, reporter, make a bad review of the railway by Tricia Jones. And these guys are stopped because they're waiting for Tucson for Salt Lake City to pass. And I think the train should, they should go in the, they should be going to both sides. Oh, they can't because of that right there. I wonder, can I take those off? There we go. That way both trains can be in here simultaneously without any problem. This should be able to go in now. Oh, now we're making the moolah now. We're making so much moolah. We're doing the work, folks. We're doing the work. See, we're getting there. Our last year, we got 147,000. All we have to do is increase our budget and more passenger trains, and we'll be good to go on that front. And we have to transport a lot of loads of cows to towns. So we want to make that as a priority in that regard. And Salt Lake City is growing once more. So is Baker, because they're now at full capacity right now of what they need. They need milk, though. And I don't have a spot for milk on the line. Very awkward indeed. I mean, we're already down at Tucson, Arizona. We could just... Oh, was it El Paso Town? There's always, like, a company... Oh, no, is that... I think that is Railway Empire 2. That shows who the companies... the main company building is at. Which is that... Railway Empire 2 added a lot of things that you could do with the Saboteurs and everything. So that's... Oh, and now they're making... Oh, you know what? That actually makes a whole lot of sense. That makes a whole lot more sense in that regard. So we do have, we have a train. Let's see, by train type and by balance. Our strongest train is the Waker family. That is being affected. Salt Lake to Baker City. You are a freight train. I want to make sure you get near... That doesn't work for you. It's weird that there's not much of a conductor equivalent, like the security guard, you know, for these trains here. You can put them in to basically make them run better for other people, but the conductor would do absolutely nothing for the train itself. Our trains are coming in like mad now. Oh, you know what, though? Baker, you can have a train line that goes from Baker to Tucson, and it would be a freight train only. So we're gonna have Baker City. We're gonna have on line 2, and it'll be on Tucson. It'll be on line 1, and that way it pushes every train onto on that line right there for freight only. And we'll make that go. Have a John Bull on the line, and so now we'll do that, and the goods will be. Where are you going?
Impressive. That was really fast.
So, oh god. Okay. Great. There we go. I don't know why I did that before. I was wondering, like, why are they going backwards? Like, oh, it's because there was a signal there. Great. I was like, why are they going backwards? They don't need to. I was like, wait, come back. Look at this though now. Now we have more money. We can now set things up a little bit here. Oh, the weaving factory put him. That's why I put that there, didn't I? I can destroy it and put it back. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. And I will get in there alone just to do this here. Because I think what happened was I bought... Oh, I can't do anything. I had to put stuff back. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. No, why did I do that for? You gotta make all the money in the world now. So I'm gonna put the thing somewhere else. That way I can put these train lines down. See, now I can put this down right here now. I think it's because the building was so close that it was having the issue of trying to build there because the train tracks or the building was there. So if Baker doesn't basically get enough money in that regard, we'll be good to go. 400,000, we can place down next thing down. Then we go on that front right there. Let's see. Hopefully I can get 400,000. So I want to, oh, it's 200,000. That's right. Oh, it was 200,000. I thought it was 400,000. I'll put it over here. There we go. Now we can make that cloth again. That works for me. There we go. Now we're making some money. And we have a large things coming around the bend to the... Kingman turns its back. Reporter exposes grievances. Magic Trains is not having an easy time with the citizens of Kingsman. There are these days with the event volume of mail in decline. It all began with a series of revelry exposing safety hazards and poor working conditions. Although none has not been confirmed, the people of Kingman have lost their appetite for stations and trains for the time being. Robbers are getting dumber, some say. 26-year-old Joel Dalton from Boston committed one of the stupidest robberies of all time. He stole a handbag from an old lady that had contained just $2 because victims fought back. Dalton ended up losing his own bag, which contained his birth certificate. I love these timely reports. It basically makes like really funny stories in the background on top of what you basically did for him. So Washington, Rick Fraser is thought one of the most intelligent people on the planet. This is backed by many prizes that he has won in competitions. People always think smart people do things, but I've always seen really stupid ones, you know, something like that. Robert's getting dumber is hilarious.
Other companies pay good money for press like that.
Yeah, but you're the one that basically took over my plans to cross over into Tucson. So technically speaking, that's your fault. All right. Now we can actually make this as a main line junction now. We just have to build this out to here, and then somehow build this correctly so that we can get the 4 lanes here. Come on, baby. Oh, it's gonna hate it because of that, isn't it? Yep. All right, put that right there. And it's not gonna like it because the bridge is right there. That is totally fine. We can do this. Right there. Take it out of the way like that. We get some refunds. Like I said, this is the most tedious thing about Railway Empire 1 is that you have to avoid making double bridges. It's the real stick in the mud, I say, for this. We'll make the 3 there and the 3 there. Get as close as we can. Oop, nope. There we go. 4% grade. If I do 8%, there would be 3. I want to make it as cheap as possible. Because there will be passengers will be going on this line anyway, eventually at some point, so... we'll see how it goes from there. But until then, we got no money for our name right now. We just have to make money as we see fit. Yeah, see, now these guys are now being good. Now they're doing the right thing. Now you're going the right direction. So all aboard, more trains. Alright, oh, curse these snowbanks. The snow, it makes it really... Oh, new shooting pattern. No household should be without a Colt. All those itchy trigger fingers across the nation are excited of a new development by inventor Samuel Colt. A new type of revolver brings foolproof shooting into fun to young and old. The mechanism is so easy to handle, even women and children can now defend their civil rights. Good, with 5 freedom rounds, the Colt is fun for the entire family. Some say that. Oh, I do like how tall the Wasatch Mountain Range is, even though there's a very few passes to get through here. Also, I want to make note that it's 1836. Salt Lake City was not founded until 1847. So we're kind of skirting the history books here that Salt Lake City was always here in 1830. Let's see. Tucson. You're going from Baker City to Tucson. Yeah. Means Tucson is going to be getting its goods now. It needs wheat, though. And while I would love to put my wheat farm to practice, there's probably another wheat farm somewhere nearby that we can set things up. Doesn't look like that way. But at least for our next main line of such, we're going to have to branch off here and go through here through Miles City to Balmac to Minneapolis and try to get ourselves into Chicago and then somehow get over here to Portland, Maine. I mean, that is going to be the hardest thing to do, and you have to make a train that does that non-stop, and we're going to have to put multiple trains on that front for a good long while. Oh no, it's a breakdown! Bad condition news! I didn't want to break down.
Problem? Too long intervals between maintenance, poor quality fuel, incompetent staff?
And scientists that won't shut up. That's who. Let's see. What can we do here? It's weird that that there's a city building can be put here before the thing here. It feels so off. All right, we have a conductor. We do have. Do we put one on? I think we did. I think we have a full train by staff right now. Let's see. Tucson to Salt Lake City. I have Baker. I thought I had a. I thought we had a passenger service on this line. We have this guy. It was Baker City to Salt Lake City. I thought we made a train line that goes from... No, wait. I thought we did make one. Did we not make one to go to Tucson? Baker City, Tucson, yeah. Oh, but it's a goods train. And yeah, the bull does not like these at all. They don't like goods. They don't like goods trains apparently. But we're getting there. Once you get over the hill, everything is smooth sailing all the way back down the hill. Foreign workers. I will pay for that. Hey. Let me have it. Reduces the construction cost of train tracks except for bridges and tunnels. I will gladly take that.
Look out. I've still got an ace or two up my sleeve.
So do I. So do I, competitor. So do I. I have a mixed traffic of the Dunham 420. I will gladly take. See, that's what happens cool with the auctions. Everything you can actually get around certain requirements to get certain things. So if you don't like this engine, but I don't know why you wouldn't, because this thing is not worth it when you have this guy in the pipeline and the Jarvis is just down the line. Let's take down here the Dunham. Replace all the engines with that. Thank you. Thank you. Now our trains are even faster. And they have more power. Yeah, I know. I thought we had made a passenger train service. Yeah, we did. Oh, no, wait. That's a Salt Lake one, isn't it? Ooh, continue playing. Hey, you're Baker to Salt Lake City. Why the heck are you doing this far down? Let's see. What is your line? You're going from Baker City, Salt Lake, Tucson, and then you're back to Salt Lake. Yeah, why is it called Baker City to Salt Lake? That just threw me off. That one should be to Tucson.
Another tinkerer pushing the limits of what's possible.
I want to put this down as Tucson. Dreamside Railway has fastest train. Dunham hits the 420 hits 32 miles an hour. Now we're making it bank, folks. We're going fast. So yeah, there's our new express, and we're going to make sure that express gets more proper by the day. I'll put you on. I have a conductor. And see, this engineer likes the conductor, which means now the conductor will now actually have a better stats. They're better friendly with the guy. So that on that front. But we'll see what this guy's going to make more money on, because now we're going to get meat out of here. And that's going to Baker City. Ugh, I know, that's ugly to see. It's like going up Gordon's Hill. It's going up like Gordon's Hill. I know it feels very wrong to do so, but that was the only way to get into Tucson.
Welcome. May the strongest person win.
Oh, I will. I will win, dang it. I'm going to pay off one term. Oh, I have to pay $26,000 early interest. Dang it. That's because of interest. All right, these guys are now having trouble keeping up with demand. Because we need sugar cane and cloth and a lot of things. They need fruit now. Which we got right here. Which means you can hook up a goods line to it. Uh-oh, property bubble bursts. Baker's promised improvements. The territories freed up by voluntary resettlement of eastern Indian tribes have caused a fall in property prices. The low and price speculative bubble has now burst, plunging our economy into the first major financial crisis, leaving bankers and politicians to protest their innocence and give their assurances that there will never ever be a similar crisis in the future. Bang on your desk. So, now here's a problem about the Indian Indian settlements. There are some around here. And you will cause a bit of an ire with them to a certain point. But case in point about it, though, that there is not much penalty with that, though. I mean, at one point, there will be the points where it's like, oh, you're going to have trouble with the Indians. Luckily, though, there isn't much problem with it. Not much. I'll build that right there. And pop that baby right there. There we go. Now we got that down. Sweetness. Sweetness. Oh, curse you, snow. Even if there's a tunnel or something like that. Even like stuff like this where there is no snow, the trains will go slow for some reason. Oh, they will go fast. Is that heavy snow just slows down all trains. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going light engine. Oh, you're ward logging. That's right. I guess I could set up another goods train system from ward logging here again and go to Tucson. Right, ward logging goes off of line 2. And go to Tucson on line 2. There we go. And we'll make it freight only. Put that on like so. I'll put a Dunham.
You'd also love to work for me too.
Oh, stop stealing my stuff, you cursed person, you. Dang it. The chief engineer, which allows the research to increase by a little bit. I will gladly put him on. But he keeps stealing my people. The nerve. And we'll clone this guy out so that we have more goods and services because this area needs them. Looks like we need a lot of wood. Let's see, the Jarvis is 1% more and it's got more attractive power. I will gladly take that.
Woo! Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
Yes, it is. It's fast, and I love it. All the way across. Cool. Now we got faster engines. Faster engines to boot. Alright, what we got going on here? Oh yeah, we need to put some rail lines into motion. But since this is our only way westward right now, I'm going to focus to make a kind of a train track. Now here's going to be the funny portion of the line. These are going to be 2-lane tracks from here on out here until we get to the next station. Because these guys... Oh, I can't do anything about that. Okay, that's fine. So, in Railway Empire 1, you have to set up the junctions here like you would before. Just so that you can get, passengers on here and then set up your 4-way lines here or something like that, wherever you want. So, you're going to be a little awkward. But hey, Tucson's growing by our hand, of course, because we are only the... Because we of Dreamside Railway loves to basically to help out whatever is in need. Baker City's got tons of the stuff. Though I am shocked that we do not have a lot of goods coming in. With logging, I need to see our trains here. You're coming down the line here on this side. I need to double up you because you are not getting me enough goods and services into Baker. All right. Let's go, baby. Get those trains going. And Baker City gets their goods in there in point. Is Japan going too far? Shots fired at our armed vessel. Oh, man. Japanese, man. They're causing a little bit of a ruckus. In 1837, I mean, that's a real interesting set piece, but whatever. Oh, you cursed. Dreamside Railway is not having an easy time with the citizens of Baker City these days.
Ah, free and independent journalism. A cornerstone of our nation.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can do that too, jerk. Just you watch. Let's see. Baker City, Salt Lake City to Baker. You're doing that. Oh, yeah, you preferred that from me. There we go. I'll have to make sure we're getting... I have to wait for next year and see if we get there. 169. That's different passengers. I thought we did set up one. Oh, yeah, we did. The Baker City to Tucson route. This guy needs... We need a security guard. Let's see. What do you like? You don't like me. You like them. And you like you. So I'm going to keep you there. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Another research point? I wouldn't mind that though. Increases profits from transport and mail by a few percent. We'll put that on. So that we get more passengers by our station more often. Which means that like it says like a double C one like here. Passengers would rather come to our station rather than hers. So case in point on that front alone. We'll build that right there. Now this is where it's going to get tricky. Sometimes these railway lines do not like to merge each other. They don't. Well, actually, no. In this game, it's actually easier to do this with. We go like here. Oh, I think it's only one lane. Yeah, it's only one lane. I don't have to do only one for this. Because the signals are like that. Yeah. So I need to put one more signal. I need to put one more track down here. Like that. And then over here, I need to do the exact same thing. I think it's only one lane, I think, of this one. Yeah, I don't have to make a double. What am I doing? Oh, it is only one. That's right. It is only one. I forgot about that. Okay, so that it is only one per line this way. Let me get the signal mode. So to make sure we have no errors between them. Because we want to make sure that there's no backwards compatibility on each side. So we want to do this. Like that and like that. And we want to this side. Oh, this one has too much like that. Like that. There we go. I want to set it up perfectly so that we can get a goods lanes coming through here, and then we get 4 lanes going this way. Railway Empire 2 really made this really awkward at times. So we had to make sure we get that to working order. Dreamside Railway increases route length over 4,500 feet of track. Chief Executive Alexman disclosed to the newspaper that although he's pleased of having pulled ahead of the competition, nowhere near all the goals of the goods of the citizens have been achieved, and yet the track construction process is certainly lucrative. The method that serves the railway companies to secure the land along with the tracks. As all areas are settled, the property value increases, and it's worth a fortune. Alright, we now got some blockers. Problems in Baker City again. Dang it.
I'm expecting a formidable report.
You jerk! How about we sit you on this route right here? That way you can move out of the way. What I'm thinking that some of these people are doing... Oh, I didn't... Oh, I forgot to put signals down. That would help if I put signals down, didn't it? There we go. It would help for the trains to move if you know, actually had signals. Okay. Trains are slowed down. That guy's being worked on right now. Ooh, we got some... Oh, that train's really want to go. Let's see. We have a couple of places there are no security guys. Let's see about your train. Can you like you? Or you? No, you don't like each other. Alright, you're good there. Oh, we have another stoker on the line. Let's see, Baker City. We need a stoker on you. You're good on that front. And you're there. And can I do that with you? Okay, you're good. Alright, cool. A lot of problems with the snow drift, though. That's the big problem. 2 miles an hour. That is our express train. Oh boy. All right. All right. So now we have a goods train going between these two towns, right? I thought we did. Let's see. Hold on. I thought we had a Baker City. We got... Yeah, that's a passenger line. Passenger line. And we got one that's going to here. We have Chapper, everything. Oh, there we go. There's our goods trains. We need to upgrade a second one here for you. Oh, noes! Baker City's losing popularity. What do we need? It needs corn! And... Oh, now I need cotton. It needs cotton. So we need to prioritize a lot of trains here.
Let's see whether I can teach this employee some discipline.
Stop stealing my stuff, you cursed... Ugh. Let's say we don't need to prioritize this anymore. We need to prioritize everything equally now. Alright, that being said, we need to increase the line length out of here. We're gonna have to avoid the Indians for the time being, but that's totally fine. We can avoid that. Dun, 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 bo, dun. And go like this, and then... We'll go like here on this side. Oh. I keep forgetting to hit the right control key here, and it does not like it. This is gonna be the tricky. That's gonna... Oh, you know what? We'll have to replace this. Let's see here. We might have to put a large train station here. So we have two tracks going in the opposite directions. Because right here I need to make my junctions. Like so, right here. Like a so, like a so. Go down like that, folks. We'll come right here, down to like that. And you go like that. Hope I can build that right there, please. Thank you. So that trains can get around on both sides. Dang it, I keep hitting the right control stick. There, on the mouse there. I say right control stick, and I'm like, oh, I messed up. I'll go right there. Oh, come on, you gotta make it like, come on, baby, come on, come on, come on. Like, can... I didn't make it far enough, didn't I? Nope, I did not. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if we can make this one work. Come on, baby. What we'll do to make it work, baby? What we'll do to make it work? I gotta make sure to make it work. Come on, baby. Why do you not like it? All right. It's like it's too tight for it's good. Or it's just too steep. Alright, if you want to do it that way, we can do it your way. Cursed engine, cursed you. We can do this. We'll do it your way. We'll do it this way and see if we can do it like this. That's where you'll like it. You nerve and creation train you. You didn't like it before, but now you're gonna like it this way? Okay, whatever. Like that. And then it's gonna be this problematic. But it's like, oh, you're gonna do it that way? Kinda. Let's see what I got. I want to get rid of the node. Thank you. And put that right there. And put you right there. Normally, this is how this is basically will fix it, because that actually has a parallel road to work with. Usually. Come on, you cursed train line, you. You go like that, like that. Go like this way. It's like it's not liking it. Like, come on. There's no way it's like, oh, we don't like it. You're gonna like it. It's like that. I have to watch out for these guys. So I have to move the train lines down south a bit just to make that work. And go like that. Yeah, that's the way that's gonna be. That's the way it's gonna be. There we go. There we go. Now we got our train lines working. Now everything's working up to snuff. Sure, why not? That'll work. Alright, now we got that out of the way. We can now move forward. Let's see. We only got like 13 minutes left in our session tonight. We did start a bit late due to a family call I had to make real early on. Let's see. What is our values at right now? 206,000. That's not bad. We just need to make sure we get more passengers on the lines. Let's see. Every station needs this, don't they? Let's see. Station, Parker City, Baker City. You need fruit. You need fruit like the Dickens right now, which would be bad. You should be sending Warlog and that and logs. You should be saying that to Salt Lake. Ah, Professor. This will give us, you spend a little bit of money and you get 70 exact points for this. I will definitely get those free points. That's 70 free points I didn't have earlier, and that's great. Let's see this one here. Increase the power of the locomotive. That's 300 points. Then we have our reindeer engines will be soon up to get, and that'll be our exclusive express engines. So we'll have express lines and goods lines now separating each other. Hopefully that'll be good on that front. And the Dreamside Railway is continuing on with Baker City getting that meat from Salt Lake. Let us set up a line here. They'll come to here. And they'll come back to here, and they'll come back to here. Well, what this is gonna do is that it's gonna have one train. It's gonna go to 2 cities, and then we're gonna add a Jervis to the bunch, and then we're gonna clone this train. And I forgot to put the signals down on this area, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh wait, no, delete that, delete that, delete that. Okay, there we go, right there. Oh, come on. There we go. Like that right there, right there. Then we're going to put some track. Like that to right there. That to right there, and to right there. And now 2 trains now can go here. Now it will. So what I'm doing is I'm closing that twice, is because these trains are going to basically deliver their goods to Salt Lake. They're going to, well, the Parker Farm is going to deliver stuff to Baker City, go back, and then it's going to go down to Salt Lake. So I don't have to have an excessive amount of track. Let's see. This train is coming up from Baker City for that one. Let's see. Tucson's growing. That's good. Because we're going to make our way to Great Falls next. I could make us up to Winnemucca and basically take out whatever popularity she had there. Baker City is now growing. We can get more goods and services out. We upgrade these things to get more money out of it. I would love to buy this farm, but it's now over $1 million. I don't have that money. Baker City's growing for level 4! Baker City now has an option. So here are the different things for you can do for your towns. These towns will have a little bit of a university building. So universities basically increase your monthly innovation points. Must be built within a valid construction site. Museums increase the satisfaction of citizens. That might be useful if you're trying to get more people to come to your town for basically using passenger services. A like side though, tourism or a touristic site increases the number of people traveling to the city by 20%. This building must be built inside the town. No, Alexa, stop. She goes off all the time. There's also things here like tourist sites. They're all just, you know, different buildings you want to put down. Hotels are new because of the travelers option. Hotels will increase satisfaction of passengers who arrive here at the end of their journey. The building must be built to increase their satisfaction. Increase satisfaction within. So we have a hotel for people getting off their trains, inn for transfer between different trains, and we also have ones who start their journey as a travel agency. So you want to have, say, like your main, but you can only put one building in. And since I need more innovation, I'm going to put down a university in my starting town. There he goes from there. Baker is now growing. That's 60,000 people right now. I mean, that's insane. We have an accountant. Prevents ban attacks and causes 6% in... that's personnel. Let's see. New applicant, Alice Hall. Can use detects inconsistency in bids and basically gets a little bit of benefits, your loans and everything to auctions. I like that on a multiple levels. Let's see. We need another town or such to get more passengers out. Now the thing is that it's gonna be difficult to get a new run out of here because it means we have to combine our main line into sub-branch lines. Let's see. El Paso is close by, but look at that. Look at these towns though. They start off meat. At least I started with, you know, beer and had cloth later on because I had the means of doing so.
Oh no, what bad luck.
Oh, curse you, you Tracy Magic Trains, you. You have no right to say that to me. Southeastern woods are clear, terrible trees. The resident laws of Indians are full in effect. All Indian tribes east of Mississippi have left the tribal areas on the supervision of military. Ugh. We're just trying to make our trains go fast. That's all we're asking for. And the trains have bogged down. And because of the snow. A snow once again. This guy is going back. Where are you going? Why are you picking up passengers? You're only going to Baker Farm and... Right, only. I have no idea why you're picking up passengers. I have no idea. You're supposed to picking up stuff and sending off to the other line. The Tucson problem. Oh, God.
Chin up, sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
Yeah, there is. There always is a time for bad press. So you need meat, and you're not getting your meat in a constant rate, though. And you don't have beer. All right, well, we can slightly get ourselves closer to our ultimate goal. Let's see what we need here for our town. Corn is our big problem here. I thought we did a corn run at Chapin Breeding. Let's see. Baker City, you have 1 train for your liking. We're going to put 2 on the line. Covered freight train car? Sure, why not? I'll get those extra money from freight. Hey, Doc Murphy, that's mine! Mine! I thought I heard lightning storms. Thunder and lightning outside.
You know what? Just take it. I don't want it anymore.
Because you couldn't afford it now, could ya? Ha! Jerk. Let's see, we have freight trains. I could wait for 300 and get this. See, the found is a problem about freight trains that they do have more. See, here's the thing about. Can I pause this? Yeah, I can. Let's see here. All right. So here's the thing about folks who was wondering, what is the difference between express, between mixed and freight trains? So, express trains are meant for passenger services. They have very little traction, but they have high speed. Freight trains have very low speed, but they have a lot of traction, which means they can handle grades efficiently. And mixed trains are just basically the mixture of the two, where they have average speed and average traction. So depending on what your system is setting up for, you might say, oh, I want a freight line to go from here to here. You might want to produce freight. Unfortunately, though, unless you have a dedicated train station that's dealing exactly just with freight, I would say keep to mixed traffic engines and express trains for everything. So, say, like, express trains are good for passengers only. I would say keep, oh, I can get down here, can I? Yeah. But though there are sometimes there are freight trains that have a good enough speed, but then they're also good for practical purposes. So I'll say, hey, like the number 151 Dragon here, but I most likely will use, basically because it has a lot more speed than the Philadelphia, and it's 32 miles an hour, and most likely be used on passenger services alongside freight trains. So bear that in mind. And I will reduce the required maintenance for all my engines, so that costs makes it less.
Chin up, sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
Yeah, there is. Let's see, we're getting goods in. I can upgrade that to level 2. Now my farm is now my place is now making up more money because now it's level 2 now. Level 2 business. But alas, folks, I think we're at the very end of our session tonight, though we are having a bit of a trouble with the logging Tucson. Let's see,
Look, one of your trains is broken down.
Oh, of course it is, dear. Anyway, I think we'll call it there, folks. As we go out here, we're starting off our Dreamside Railway personnel. We're going to save this as the Twitch, or the, what do they call it, YouTube, Twitch. The YT tell you, Dreamside US map. USA full. We'll say it like that. And so now when we come back to it, we'll come back to where we are. And we'll hit the save game one more time, just to be safe. And we'll save here and go back to the main menu. So next time, folks, on the, well, this will happen on the frequent. I probably am going to have Railway Empire switch out between different games. So it's not always the same one every Wednesday. So we'll have like a rotation of sorts between like Railway Empire, maybe a different game here in general. Because I want to keep things up. I want to move things up with different games every Wednesday in some fashion. So probably next Wednesday we'll have something different. in that regard. So thank you all for joining me tonight in this session of Railway Empire 1, or the origins of Dreamside, Dreamside Railway. We'll go to the end screen theater here. And we'll hit the end game here. And so, again, like before, we're going to have these in infrequent times. It's going to be like Railway Empire, and then it's going to have something else, just so that we don't have sticking point to a one game per week and everything. I want to make Wednesday like a rotation, like the midday, you know. So probably next Wednesday we'll have something else, and keep Railway Empire 1 on the back burner in case we need to do something more. So look forward to that. Tomorrow it is Open Guesser as it's been scheduled. Basically continuing on. Hopefully get to our 30th state. Hopefully, since we got Minnesota at long last from our first session of it and having a loss. But now we got that back. Minnesota is now ours. And now we have Kentucky. So, hopefully next time we get maybe Florida or maybe New Hampshire, you know, or Montana. I haven't had Montana yet. I'm surprised we haven't had Florida. We've been close, but not close enough. So, hope you guys enjoy the open guesser tomorrow. And then it'll be Immortals Phoenix Rising for the Twitch side of things. So for those on YouTube, if you're watching, I record the Let's Plays for the channel over on Twitch, so you guys get the raw footage, and then then YouTube gets the edited version in parts. So look forward to those. Saturday, I'm not sure what we'll be doing. Something fun, I would imagine. So look forward to that for multiplayer Saturdays, and then that'll be it for the week. So if you'd like me to see, like my voice, the commentary, the shenanigans again afoot, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, you want to also follow on the Twitch side so you can get the raws of the Let's Plays and other things. Check out me on Twitch over there. Follow me on X and Blue Sky. You know, Blue Sky is Alexman47.social. No, bluesky.social. And also on X at Alexman_47. You can follow me there if you wish. Discord is our main focus when you get a hold of me. Discord is best of doing it, so look forward to that as well. That being said, we're done here for the night. We're going to go raid somebody out here on Twitch. So let's go raid here. For those on YouTube, we're raiding to Twitch. Following, who we following? Who we following in today? Nothing, huh? No one's live. Okay, that's a bit of a shock. Let's see if we get some, we'll just raid a random and see what happens here. Let's make sure that it's family friendly. Family friendly. We gotta make sure we raid someone who's actually nice. Let's see someone that's not a shooter of some kind. Everyone's doing a lot of shooting games today. There's Junie Pats. I'm not sure who this person is. Looks pretty nice and calm. Oh, maybe this person. Why not? Until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night. Take care. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with Open Guesser. See you guys then. Tough and out, everyone. Have a good night.